spent 2.5 months in solitary in the Niagara Regional Detention Center, being tortured by my government while awaiting trial. They put a lawyer in front of me, and he told me I had a choice. They would drop all this bullshit if I pled guilty to one count of assault, and they would put in a joint recommendation to the judge that I receive a discharge, which means no conviction, no criminal record, I can apply for jobs and I won't be fucking treated as a criminal, I can travel internationally and nobody will fucking know that anything happened. All I have to do is say yes. And if I don't say yes, I'm gonna sit here in this fucking solitary confinement cell until my court date in 3 to 6 months. At which point, if I win, I'll get the same thing, except I will still have my honor. But if you play ball with us, you can walk. At that point, I would have fucking been happy to be thrown into a fucking cell with an angry Mike Tyson, because I was that fucking lonely. And I said, yeah, okay, I'll play ball. Please let me go. You can throw me into a fucking alligator pit and I'd be fucking happy because I've been so fucking lonely. I discovered that I am the kind of man who writes numbers on walls. You see that in movies. I wrote the Fibonacci sequence around the fucking cell. I wrote the prime numbers as high as I could go. And I wrote a story. You can read, I was able to buy paper and a pencil with the money that I had in my bank of money that the cops, the jail had there for me from the money that I had when I got arrested. So I was able to buy paper and a pencil. I lost some of the pages at the end, but I kept most of it and I typed it in, and you can read it if you want to. ianfoote.com/primalmagic.text primalmagic.txt. I tried to take a whole bunch of the ideas that all the projects that I wanted to work on, all the ideas that I had in my head, all the concepts that I wanted to develop, and if I had been successful in becoming the rich man, the powerful man that I could have been, then I would be dumping money into materializing this shit. But I wrote a story to try to paint a picture of what the world would be like after people had accepted my ideas and normalized them, and they just kind of lived that way. And I spent a lot of time thinking about having a woman make me food that wasn't the shit that the fucking jail guards gave me, and fucking getting laid. So there's a lot of like luridly sensual and sexual descriptions of food, and a lot of extremely sexual content in the story. I fucking been locked in a fucking hole for 2.5 months, and my mind was you can read it if you want to. ianfoote.com /primalmagic.text. Leave a comment and tell me what you think of my story.